Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Child among two persons shot dead in St. James funeral attack. Two persons, including a child, were shot dead during an attack on a funeral in Johns Hall, St. James on Sunday. A third person was reportedly shot and injured. The service was being held at the Johns Hall Seventh-day Adventist Church. The identities of the deceased persons are not immediately known. Reports are that shortly after 2:30 p.m., the infant and the male victim were among other mourners at the church when men traveling in motor car drove up and opened fire. The gunmen escaped in the vehicle. The three were rushed to the Conner Regional Hospital, where the child and the adult were pronounced dead. The other person was admitted in critical condition. A state of public emergency was declared in St. James last week. Zones of special operations are also ongoing in the parish. 80 guns handed over as amnesty expires, says Chang. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says 80 firearms were handed over to law enforcement during the amnesty that expired midnight Saturday. He says more than 2,000 rounds of ammunition were also given to the police. He gave the update yesterday morning before the start of the ruling Jamaica Labour Party's annual conference in St. Andrew. Prime Minister Andrew Holness on Friday said there would be no extension of the gun amnesty. The 14-day amnesty was announced as a new law. The Firearms Prohibition, Restriction and Regulation Act took effect. Breaches of the new gun law carries penalties ranging from 15 years to life imprisonment. Ruling party needs 20 consecutive years in power, argues Juliet Holness. Jamaica Labour Party Member of Parliament Juliet Holness has argued that the ruling Jamaica Labour Party needs to be in power for at least 20 consecutive years to transform Jamaica and reverse the problems inherited from the opposition People's National Party. The St. Andrew East Royal representative made the argument in an address at the party's annual conference at the National Arena in St. Andrew on Sunday. Jamaica needs consistently great government. In the same way that we endure 18 and a half years of lukewarm leadership, Jamaica now deserves to have at least 20 years reaping the benefits of a strong, balanced, visionary, accountable government, she declared. So Labour writes, we are the party that Jamaica has always been looking for. The party that should do it, the party that can do it, and the party that will do it. Calling herself the proud wife of the best Prime Minister of Jamaica, Holness lauded the achievements of the government under the leadership of her husband. According to her, the Jamaica Labour Party best reflects equity, unity, hard work, fairness, honesty, virtues that are fitting for every single Jamaican family. It is not by accident that we won so many seats in the last election. It is not by accuse that this government is made up of the largest number of female representatives this country has ever seen. Holness again lashes former PNP administrators for setting Jamaica to an unsafe place to live. She indicated that those persons who were settled in unsafe areas were shafted and deserved better. The JLP has held state power since March 2016. It won re-election in September 2020. Time's tough, but JLP, best party to get us through, says Portland neighborite. The leadership of the Jamaica Labour Party in Portland says it's surprised at the number of people who want to attend the party's annual conference, taking the turnout as a signal of goodwill for the governing party amid a tough economic climate. Counsel for the St. Margaret's Bay Division in West Portland, Stephen Williams, told reporters that approximately 30 coaster buses, cars, jeeps, and bikes drove out from the constituency en route to the party's conference. He said supporters were anticipating a message of hope from Prime Minister Andrew Holness. I am not under the impression that Labourers are expecting an election call or announcement, but rather to hear the Honourable Prime Minister Andrew Holness' message on topical issues that will impact the country, said Williams. Already, the country's economy has bounced back and the young people are getting sustainable employment, although many of them have been scarred by the rage brought on by COVID-19. I have never seen this number of people so eager to join to the JLP conference. This is unprecedented. Our supporters are excited and enthusiastic, and that is clear indication that they believe in our leaders and the prosperity plan. The movement and assembling of people started from as early as 6 a.m. Sunday as JLP supporters started exiting various communities of Long Bay, Missionelle, Fairley Hill, Port Antonio, the Rio Grande Valley, Stony Hill, and Breastwork in eastern Portland, while Labourite drawn from Hart Hill, Hope Bay, St. Margaret's Bay, Buff Bay, and Windsor Castle started pouring out from West Portland. The JLP's Darrell Voss is the MP for West Portland, and his wife Anne-Marie Voss represent East Portland, the only two constituencies in the Eastern Parish. Clad in their traditional green color outfit, the Labourites emerged waving flags, blowing their whistles in the cold of the morning breeze brought about by overnight showers. But while the JLP crowd was growing by the minute, memories of the COVID-19 pandemic still flooded the minds of many who were overheard commenting on the hardship brought about by the virus, which, according to them, forced a 2-year shutdown of the various sectors. Time rough, but only the JLP can ease the pressure and stress that we feel, said Vincent Bossy King Lewis, a party loyalist. But the government handled the COVID situation well and were commended for the effort of the international community. McGlad said the union them signed off with the public sector workers and their wage agreement, which is a positive outlook for the government. Times are tough, but the JLP is the best party to get us through this challenging period, Lewis added. Earlier, so far an appeal made by the Minister of Local Government Desmond McKenzie, along with police for supporters to conform with basic road traffic guidelines, is being observed, as likely previous to conferences, there was no evidence of body protruding from vehicles. Portsmouth Primary awards students for excellence. 6-year-old Gabrielle Smith smiles as she accepted her certificate in language arts from teacher Sophia Thomas on November 16. She was one of the students who were awarded at the Portsmouth Primary School in St. Catherine for excellence in mathematics, English, language arts, science and integrated studies, punctuality, and being considered most improved student. The occasion saw scores of parents, guardians, as well as well-wishers at the function held under the theme Celebrating Excellence. Among the attendees was Minister of Education Favor Williams, who noted that the school is growing while employing students and teachers at the Portmore-based primary school to continue working for excellence. From my certain knowledge, the Education Task Force has its goal operating at a satisfactory level. The time has come for all concerns to make it an institution of the highest level, Williams said. Williams was speaking at the prize-giving ceremony where 120 students were awarded. Member of Parliament for Southeastern St. Catherine Robert Miller called on the students to work hard at their studies, adding that education is the key to success. I must let you be aware that if it was not for education, I would not achieve success, Miller said. So let me implore you to study and work hard to get this standard which will make you and your family proud. Promise to continue the support of the institution to help it grow to being a school of choice. Acting Principal Celine Horton said that the school is growing academically. The last primary exit profile examinations, 72% of our students matriculated to traditional high schools, so we are growing. Horton said, we are one of the first to be on the government's online platform, as we do have the technological competency. Guest speaker Renee Meir told the students to remain focused on their lessons and that the awards are only the beginning of their achievements. You must remain purposeful in your pursuits. I started here as a student, so you too can do it, Meir said. The school has 759 students enrolled who are supervised by a staff of 29 teachers. Those attending the function said it was timely and encouraging for the students, their parents, and guardians. NCU to host cybersecurity conference. Floyd Green, Minister without portfolio in the Office of the Prime Minister, will headline the speakers at CISCON 2022 to be hosted by the Computer and Information Science CIS Department at Northern Caribbean University on Wednesday. With cyber attacks becoming a growing concern for businesses operating in the digital space, the presentations at CISCON will focus on the theme Cybersecurity, Evolving to Meet Global Challenges. The virtual conference will provide an opportunity for information technology IT users to increase their knowledge and competency to guard against cyber attacks. In addition to Green, who will provide a government perspective on the matter, Daniel Lowright, edutainer for ACI Learning, T-Pro TV, will present this industry perspective. There will be several workshop sessions with presenters in the field from across the globe. Participants are invited to register at bit.ly/block BCKN5. Leading up to the conference, the CIS department hosted a community cybersecurity awareness training workshop on October 20. The goal of this initiative was to educate members of the public, such as civil servants, taxi operators, and community members about the importance of protecting their digital footprint. Additionally, a high school hackathon was also conducted leading up to the conference. The CIS team engaged high schools in challenges and the top 3 representatives will participate in the final challenge during CISCON. This conference, now is the 5th installment, is being sponsored by the Baron Robinson Foundation, Sagicor Bank, IT Pro TV Practice Labs from ACI Learning, and alumni and friends. The CIS team hopes to continue educating and inspiring the next generation of technology experts through initiatives like these. Participants will receive an e-certificate of participation, hands-on exposure in the workshops, and great insights. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.